Hey everyone, welcome to Monday's Pagan Perspective. I am your other Monday host, Cameron. Now that's probably getting a little confusing because last week you saw Angelo as the host. Here, let me back this up a bit. It's like really close to my face. I know, and then I'm like recording this really late, although it's still technically Monday. This is probably going to be uploaded on Tuesday, and I'm really sorry about that. I'm a college student. If you're in college or you've been through college, you know how hectic that can be, and this is just one of the hectic days, but I'm going to get this video done. I promise you. Basically, me and Angelo are going to be sharing Mondays. He's going to do a week, then I'm going to do a week, then he's going to do a week, then I'm going to do a week, so on and so forth till the season's over. Then we'll kind of figure things out from there. So that's basically that. I'm also still going to be Havoc's or Tempest Witch 90s sub on Tuesdays on his weeks, on my off weeks. I'll still be a sub in case he needs to do that. So I'm still like subbing / hosting permanent. So it's just a very strange situation now. So on Mondays it's just we have him, then me, then him, then me, then him, then me. So that's what to expect on Mondays from now on. So yeah. But this week's topic is about socialism, and basically the gist of it is this America's answer? And I will tell you now, I hate politics and I hate economics. I haven't taken them in college yet, and I only took them in high school, which was now 2 years ago, and I hated those classes. I think economics I got a C out of, and because of I had a history, I didn't just have a teacher, I had a coach in politics. I was able to get an A out of it by basically being a cool person and getting buddying with the teacher. So yeah, those are gonna be fun classes for me in college, but I really don't know about politics, which really isn't that good since I'm now a voter, and so I'm gonna have to start getting into politics for the election. But that's a whole other situation, so I'm not even getting into that. But for this video about socialism, I have read up about 10 minutes of it. So, the basic gist of what I'm understanding of socialism is it's more of a, I know there's different types of socialism, and I didn't really be able to go far into detail, so I'm sorry this is going to be kind of a bad video, but, basically the gist of what I was finding is that it is kind of an economic, government controlled system, or it's an economic based government instead of I know there's the democratic socialism in different types, but they basically have the same concept. The economy kind of rules the country, and I mean, yes, I know in a point that is basically how it works, but with our full free range democracy that we have, it's economically, yes, I can understand how it can help, but if what I remember right about socialism, the government can kind of control, block, and decide what products come to the country, like, completely, and kind of control what we sell more, even like little home shoppers, like Witch on the Rocks or crystals and stuff like that. I'm assuming that could be controlled under socialism and stuff like that. I mean, don't quote me on this stuff. I know this would be such a bad video. But for what I've read, economically, yes, it could help us get out of that. But I also feel it would also hinder us a lot freedom-wise, which is kind of, isn't that just kind of like the heart and soul of America? Is it the point of having the United States to be free? Now, I know our other country viewers might not be very interested in this, or I don't know if you are or not, but I don't know, that's kind of a really hard concept because we would never know if it was the answer or not unless we tried it. But then we wouldn't know if democracy would be the answer unless we let that to see if we could get out of it that way. So, honestly, I don't think would be the answer, but you never really know unless you try, and that's kind of a big thing to try and change, because that would be kind of changing our entire government system, which has been technically working for the past, 300 years or so? No, almost 400. Oh, over 400 years. it's almost midnight. I'm really tired and school is crazy, so I'm sorry if my history's a little off. But, yeah, from what I'm finding and what I've read up on, again, just money wise, it sounds like it could be the answer, but I feel that it would cause so much more problems than it could solve because there are so many heartfelt, freedom fighting, American loving of how we are now that I think it would cause more issues than it would create. I think it would cause uproar and um, maybe a lot of violence and mobs. Well, not mobs, but what the fuck's this called? You know what? You kind of understand what, like, mobs, like trashing up town and stuff like that. I cannot think of the word for the life of me, but I'm gonna get this video uploaded, I swear. So yeah, I guess just in a nutshell, to kind of repeat everything I just said, I, I think it would just cause more problems than it would help. So that's kind of my 2 cents, not really much political type person understanding of it. Hopefully, throughout the week, there are people that are a lot more politically interested than I am. I know this really isn't the best video and it's very rushed and last minute. I know, I'm sorry. It's also kind of really short. But, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm actually really disappointed for having to upload something like this. Hope everyone has an amazing week. In the crotchal area below will be my Facebook and my personal YouTube channel. So, don't message like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you don't know all this stuff, blah, 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 to this channel. If you have something like personal to say to me, I mean, of course, leave it in the comments or send me a message on my channel or my Facebook, and then we can discuss it there because I'm not always going to be logged on to our pagan perspective. Wow. Wow. Our pagan opinions. Wow, was that just a fuck up right there? Talk about a Freudian slip. Jesus Christ. Anywho, hope everyone has an amazing week. See you in 2 weeks, and then there I will have a much better video. I promise you. I'm not this. You saw my first video. I can do better. Again, have a great week. Blessed be, and bye.